My name is Danielle Nielsen. I'm a business consultant here at AMC Banking. I have today prepared this webinar for you. I'm happy to show this for you today. Maybe some of you have been following our webinar series. Today we are going to focus in AMC Banking for Business Central. I will start showing my screen. Let me just start it here. Go back here to sharing screen. And I will be sharing my screen now. Good. Okay, people. AMC Banking, it's an app that we have developed for Dynamics Business Central. With AMC Banking Business, we will make all the cash and bank management process that you use daily in your accounts, payable, receivables area easier. AMC Banking Business app, it's available in the Apple Source. If you just go to the Apple Source from a website or directly from Business Central, if you search for AMC Banking 365 Business, you'll get access to AMC Banking app. In my environment, I already have installed AMC Banking Business. The installation, it's very easy, and the setup as well. Actually, during the installation, our wizard will be presented for you saying that would you like to start the setup? And basically, you can just click in next, and then the setup it will be in place. So for this demonstration today, I have prepared a bank account that I have connected JP Morgan to this account. You probably know this picture here, the bank account card where you have the bank accounts that you want to use in your cash and bank management module. And I have it here for now, prepared this JP Morgan bank account. The setup of the bank account, it's very easy. Everything will be set up once that you run this wizard after the installation and also using the assisted setup. And I have connected this account here to my bank, JP Morgan. To create the payment journal, we need to have a batch and connect my bank account, in this case, JP Morgan, to this batch. It's done. And I go now to the payment journal. You can add payment lines to the payment journal manually, but normally you are going to use a function here to search for the open entries in your Business Central. To this, I go to Prepare, Suggest Vendor Payments. You have some fields that you can use to create your payment proposal. As you can see here, I have my bank account connected to this batch, and I will need to select here electronic payment. I go ahead and click OK. And I will see in a moment some data in my payment journal. Here I have some vendors. Notice that in this payment proposal here, I have invoices in this case in US dollar, because my demo company here, it's Contoso USA. And then I also have some invoices here in euro. Notice when I search for these payments, I already have here specified how I want to pay those vendors. In case that you need to change how I want to pay the vendor, you can change it by selecting here another payment methods. But if you already have the payment method specified on the vendor card, it will show automatically here. So once that you can look your journal, review your journal, you can ask the system to generate this payment journal for you. I will actually try to delete some information on the payment journal to show you that if there is something missing when you ask the system to generate this payment journal for you, you get some validations, make you aware there is something that you need to correct in your journal. So for example, I will here, maybe I will just take here the vendor bank account, I'll remove it for a moment. And now I'll ask the system to create this payment journal for me. I go in bank, export, and as we can see now, there is a validation here. I go ahead and I'll see if there is something wrong with the payment. The system will show the line in red. Here on the right-hand side, you will see a description what can be this error. In this case, my vendor bank account it's missing here. Then you need to make the correction. I'll add the vendor bank account again. And now I'll ask the system to generate the payment for me again. I'll say export. And if everything is okay now, we will get a positive message from the system. And then I will be able to get my payments. In this demonstration, I have created, I try simulate here that those payment is going to be sent automatically to the bank. I started saying that AMC Banking make integrations between banks. And this is what I did here in my system. I have created an integration, in this case with my bank here, JP Morgan. This integration that I created will allow me to send these payments automatically to the bank. This will give you more security, so no payment file will be saved locally in your environment. The payment will be streamed directly into the bank that we have created the integration, in this case, JP Morgan. And the system, it's saying me now that this payment is fine, everything is okay, but now for the system to be able to send those payments to the bank, these payments will need to be approved. And this is what I will do now. To approve the payments, I need to be, of course, created as some of the approvers that has the access to approve payments. I am, and then I go here in the link and I will approve my payment. When I click here, the system opens this system that it's called Extendlink. Extendlink, I will give you some words what it is. Extendlink, actually, it's our other product that connects directly to the bank. So in Business Central, you have AMC Banking Business app that will help you to create the payment journal, that will help you matching the payments once that we import the payments into Business Central. But it's Extendlink that is our system that connects directly to the bank. This part is in place. The connectivity is here. We will create the connectivity according to the bank requirements. And now, as you can see here, I have the journal. This is the journal that I just have exported from Business Central. And then I will take a look in this journal. I'll click in the journal number. You can review the journal. So what you see here, this is the information that it's coming from my payment journal. If we just go back here, if you try to notice here the amounts and the currencies, this is what it's coming from my Business Central. Just show you here. Okay, and you can just review your payments. When you're reviewing your payments, this view here in Extendlink, actually, it gives you a better overview which invoices are included in this payment proposal. So for example, my first payment line, I have 3 invoices. My second payment line, I have also 3 invoices, and so on. Once you have reviewed your journal, okay, everything looks good, I want to approve it, you go back to the journal overview, and then you will approve it. I'll approve it here by clicking this button. Click here. I need to type the password that I created once that I got access to approve payments to this bank. So I will enter here my password. I'll say approve. And then I go back here to my journal overview to see what happens. If you notice, this journal now has a status changed to waiting for signature. Because for security reason, we expect and set up the system to have 2 people to approve the payments so we can send this to the bank. So I have approved the approval that it's set up now and connected to the system is this one here. And now I'm going to approve this payment as like the other approver. So I'm connecting here with the other approver. Of course, in real life, this will be another person. I'm enter here my credentials. And then I go back here to the outbound where I have the journals. I will review the payment journal, see what I have. Okay, looks nice. And now I will approve it. Then I'm happy with what I see. I will then click approve. I will enter my credentials. And I'll say approve. If I go back here to the journal overview, I can see that now this payment has been exported to the bank. Okay, so this is how the directly connectivity works with Business Central. You will, in your payment journal, prepare your payment proposal and will hit bank export. The system validates all the data that you have in your payment journal. If something is missing or wrong, you get some validations. You correct the validations. Once that everything's okay, the system export the information that you have here to our system called Extend-Link. This is the system that connects to the bank. These banks that we do have directly connectivity, they provide some feedback. So actually, in this system here, Extend-Link, you will be able to see the payment process. So now the payment has been sent to the bank. After some minutes, the system will update this status here, saying that this payment here has arrived to the bank. And after a couple of minutes again, the system will update the status to validate, saying that, hey, this payment, it's okay, and the bank will execute the payments. Okay, so this is how the accounts payable part work. If you notice here, in this Extend-Link, I have journals from different banks. This is because in my company here that I'm working, I have more than one bank account set up. This is it. It can be very common in the business today that you have more than one bank account, that you have more than one bank. And for this demonstration, I have more than one bank. I have my JP Morgan account and I have my Bank of America account set up as well. And as you can see in this Extend-Link, the system that connects directly to the bank, you will have all these payments centralized in the same place. So instead of going to the different banks that you might have, you can come directly to Extend-Link and everything will be centralized in one place, okay? If you have any questions about this part, the accounts payable and the approve and how it works, please feel free to type in the chat. The next step, once that you have created your payment proposal, I'll go back here to my journal, my payment journal, and I still have here my journal lines here. What you will do once that you have sent to the bank, that you can see the payment was sent, the payment was received from the bank because the system is going to change this status here. Then you can go back to your payment journal, delete the lines. I don't need to post this. Actually, what we normally say is that, of course, you are free to post it if you want, but the recommendation is that you need to wait for the bank feedback, because when you have the bank feedback, you can be sure that those payment was executed. You can be sure which payment date the payment was executed. You delete it, as I'm doing now. And now what you will do, you will wait for the bank to send you the next day the bank statement. And this is what we will see now. We will see how to get files from the bank inside of Business Central. You will need files from the bank because the file will show you all transactions that is coming in your bank accounts. And you are going to use these transactions to reconcile your payments. When I say reconcile payments, I'm saying two kinds of payments. To reconcile the payment that you sent from your payment journal, for example, the payment that I just sent here from my payment journal, and also to reconcile the other kind of transactions that is coming in your bank account. It could be, for example, the customer payments. Inside of Business Central, the place that you handle this, it's in the journal called Payment Reconciliation Journal. The Payment Reconciliation Journal, it's here. I can get data inside of my Payment Reconciliation Journal in two ways. If I have a file saved in your environment, you can import it. You can just create here a new Payment Reconciliation Journal. You can also go here, import from AMC and get the file. Another way that you can get data inside of your Business Central, it's setting a job queue. This system here, Extendlink, that we talked before, is the system that connects to the bank. The system is also frequently communicating with the bank and verify if you have new files from the bank. When the bank provides the bank statement that will show all the transactions in your bank account, you can set up a batch in Business Central, say, hey, please get the files from Extendlink that is coming from the bank. To get this as a batch, you can go here in a function called import, import log. You see here AMC Banking Business Import Log. And from here, we have a function called synchronize, and then you can say here synchronize. If I start it now, I'm asking for new files right now. And I also have an option when I click in synchronize to get this set up in batch. Then you can say, please, I would like the system to verify for new files every morning, for example. I will show in a moment how we can get this, automatically. For the payments that I have created, actually, I already have here a payment reconciliation journal. In this payment reconciliation journal, I have different transactions. I have customer transactions and vendor transactions as well. Not only customers and vendor transactions, but you will see all the transactions. And you can see here that the system has automatically matched those payments. How will the system match these payments? The payments that you sent to your vendors, the payments that we sent from the payment reconciliation, from the payment journal, sorry, they will be matched based on a reference that we send to the bank. So every time that we make a payment in the payment reconciliation journal, we send to the bank in the file a unique ID, and the bank normally send this reference back, and this is how we match the payments that you send. Even though you deleted, remember that I told you, delete the lines from the payment journal. And then even though you delete the lines, everything that you have exported is still saved in Business Central with this unique ID. And then once that we get this ID back, it's how the system matches the payments, the outgoing payments, the vendor payments that you made it. Regarding the customer payments, as we have here some customer payments, the customer payments, they are matched based in the payment application rules that you have in Business Central. I will just open here the payment application rules. I will just leave for a moment the payment reconciliation journal and go into the payment application rules. This is a standard in BC. Here we have the payment application rules. This is how the system matches the payments. As you can see, according how the system matches the payments, you'll get some different match levels, high, medium, and low. And basically the way how the system matches the payment, it's looking for the customer name. Here it calls related party match, but basically it's the customer name or the vendor name. So the match will basically happen trying to match using the customer name, looking into the document number, the document external number, and we'll look the amount. If I go back here to my payment reconciliation journal, all these payments here was matched using the high match. And to see how the system has matched this payment, you can do it by clicking here. I will click here in high. And then here we have how the system has matched the payment. The system uses as basis for matching the payment the related party name. It means that I got information from the customer, the name of the customer, and in this payment I also got the invoice number. So the system matches using the document number and the document external number. So this is matches, as I can see here. I got a name and I have the invoice, the amount matches. This is how the system matches the payments. We are getting some questions here. I will just answer in a moment, okay? So the idea here is that the payment reconciliation journal will show all payments coming from the bank statement, showing all the transactions, all the outgoing payments that you made, all payments made from AMC, it will be matched based in this unique reference when the bank sends this reference back. And then all the customer payments, the system has there is also a logic in the system to try to automatically match those payments. Those payments will be matched using the customer name, the invoice number, and the amount. This information will be presented here, what you got from your customer, and then this is how the system is going to match the payments. Once you have reviewed your payment journal, the next step is to post the payments. You have two options. You can post the payment only. It means that this payment will be applied to the customers, the vendors, the invoices will be closed, but the bank reconciliation process should be waiting for you to go there and make the bank reconciliation. And then we have another option, payment and make the bank reconciliation. Sorry, post payments and make the bank account reconciliation. This is the most automated way to post the payments. You're going to post the payments, you are going to close the transactions, and at the same time, you are going to make the bank account reconciliation. This is what I will do now. I go here. You need to select a journal to post this. I'm selecting here my payment journal. I will use this one here. I'll post it. Let's wait a moment. And then the transactions will be posted in a moment. I can show you here in the bank account card that the transactions are being posted. I'm just getting this one here because of my demo data, but it will be finished in a moment. Good. I go back to my bank account. And if I go here to the bank account that I just have posted, and I go here to the balance, I will see here that all the transaction was posted, and at the same time, it's not open anymore. I have decided that I want to make the bank reconciliation as well. Then you can see here that the bank account ledger entries is not open anymore. If I go to my bank account, you can also see here in the bank account and statements, the bank statement that I have posted. In case that you want to go back and see the statements that you have received posted, you can also see here into, if I click here, you will see the same that I have posted before. Okay, Okay, so what I will do now, I will just stop sharing here for a moment, and I will prepare here my system to simulate that I'm getting something automatically from the bank. So I'll go here, I'll just create it, just give me a moment, and I will just simulate here that I'm getting this automatically. See here. Okay, why the system is generating here the file for me? I can take here some questions. Somebody asked it here. We have here, I have a Swedbank name at Svenska Handelsbank. Yes. In our website, I will show in a moment, you can see all the banks that we do support. So this is a good start point for you to see the banks that we do support. And I still have from this person asking, I have configured AMC setup as well. But when I'm trying to export the XML file and uploading into the bank portal, then it's showing error like beneficiary account details not matching. Okay, this question here, it's a question very specific. I would recommend in this case that you take with our support, because then you can give more details what you have exported. We can see how the file you have exported to the bank looks like, and then we can say if there is something that you are missing in the payment. Okay. So this is we need to take with our support. And normally we are able to help you with all these validations that you get from the bank. But in some cases, when it's very technical, you need to contact the bank and ask what was the reason that you are getting that message. We have other question here saying that, is it Extendlink free part of my business license for Sweden instance? Yes, all customers using our systems, they connect with Extendlink. So yes, Extendlink is part of your business app. Does it support the bank Svenska Handelsbank AB? Yes, as far as I remember, yes. We can take a look in our website. Or do you support this bank with the export files, XML? Most of the banks, the newest format is the XML format. And actually, this we also recommend that you go with the XML format. Sometimes we have seen some special banks or some banks that they have different solutions, that you will have the XML format and you also have another format, depending which kind of agreement the customer needs to go with the other format that is not XML. But the recommendation is, if you can, and if you make the agreement with the bank, that you go with the XML format. Okay. So I believe that I have here prepare my system now to simulate the automatic import of the files. Sorry, that let me just start sharing my screen again, and I will just do like this and. Okay, I'll present my screen again. Okay, so back in my BC, I just wanted to show you here that my payment reconciliation journal, if I go here, I only have one payment reconciliation journal here related to my checking accounts. So what I will do now, I will show you when the system is getting the files automatically from the bank. If you remember, I told you that you can fetch those files that it's available in Extendlink using the synchronization function. And notice that once that I run this function, the system will automatically add a journal here, the payment reconciliation journal. So I go here, I will import AMC. I'll go here and synchronize and say synchronization. Okay. The system, when I say synchronize, what the system is doing, the system is communicating with this extend link, our engine that connects to the bank. It's asking, do you have anything for me? And if we have, the system will show you a positive message, and then you will have new payment reconciliation journals. Let's go and see if we have some new payment reconciliation journal. I go back here to Kronos US, payment reconciliation journal. And then, as you can see, actually, I have two new journals. I'll take a look at the first one. And then for this example here, I have few payments, okay? Few payments. In this case here, I have some of the matches that it's as medium. If you remember from the payment application rules, the system assigns different kind of matches. For this particular example here, we have medium match. If I go back to the other payment journal, I go here, and I also have some lines, and for this one here, I have the high match. Okay. Okay, this is what I had to show you today. I hope that you have a better understanding how AMC Banking to Business Central works. What I would like to show you here in our website, amcbanking.com, under resources, we have here bank integrations. Actually, this was one of the questions that we have one participant, the bank that we do support. And from here, you'll be able to see all the banks that we do support. If you switch here the country, you will see the list of the banks, okay? Yeah, in our website, you can also contact us. You can go here and contact. Any questions that you have, you are very welcome to contact us. You can call us directly, or you can send us an email. Let's see if we have some more questions coming from participants. Okay. Okay, everybody. So after the webinar, you are going to receive an email giving access to the demonstration today. And if you have any questions, just feel free to contact us. Thank you all for joining the webinar, and see you next time. Bye-bye.